Morning guys, so I just wanted to show you my breakfast this morning. It's some plain Greek yogurt with bananas, and actually I'm going to put a bit of honey on there as well, just for an extra bit of sweetness. My tea is doing its thing. I'm just going to open some new milk if I can. Oh, come on, babe. Yeah, so I drink if I can have a preference, skimmed milk in my tea, but for everything else I usually use a semi-skimmed. I think maybe skimmed milk in the US is what you guys call 2%. Whatever is that lowest percentage one, that's our red skimmed milk. It almost looks a little watery, you know what I mean? But I kind of started doing that because I thought milk was affecting my skin. Well, I thought all dairy products were affecting my skin. And so I started trying to kind of minimise the dairy, and then found that I actually now prefer drinking skimmed. Put that over there. And I like my tea quite dark, so okay, maybe not that dark. Yeah, that's good. So I thought about doing a little bit of a story time video. And by that I mean maybe do a little bit of a kind of, this is my Christmas miracle story, or like a time where, you know, the real kind of spirit of Christmas, you really understood the real spirit of Christmas or experienced the real spirit of Christmas from somebody else. So for me, that is definitely something that happened a few years ago. I think I mentioned in some earlier vlogs, I have lived in the States. And a few years ago, when I was living in the States and I, you know, couldn't afford to come back home to spend Christmas with family, I spent Christmas with some friends over there. And some colleagues from work found out that I wasn't able to go back home for Christmas. So they decided to take it upon themselves to make sure that I could have as authentic and as lovely a Christmas as possible. So they picked me up one Saturday. They showed up at my apartment, picked me up and took me shopping for a Christmas tree, a huge Christmas tree, like massive, which they bought. Then they took me to about 3 different stores, bought us loads of decorations, lights, even down to like the tree skirts. Bought all this stuff for me so that I could have, you know, a bit of festive cheer in my apartment. And I wasn't earning kind of a lot of money back then either, so I wasn't really going to be able to afford that kind of stuff. And they just, you know, out of the goodness of their hearts, did all this for me and for my flatmates at the time, one of whom particularly had kind of a difficult time over Christmas because they'd lost someone that they loved over Christmas time. So it's a difficult period for them every year. So yeah, it was just such a lovely gesture. It was such a are kind and completely and utterly generous without expectation, you know, completely selfless. It was without expectation of anything in return. And that to me is the real, you know, spirit of Christmas. It's the spirit of giving. It's the spirit of giving without expecting to receive something in return, like I said before. So yeah, I always think about those. It was 3 guys that showed up, 3 just fabulous characters that I used to work with, and I always think of the 3 of them at Christmas time. And I'm Facebook friends with one of them, so I might send him a message and just be like, hey Will, do you remember when you did this? I think of you every year. Thank you again for your Christmas kindness. Or maybe I even make it like a post and like tag him in it, because I'm sure that'll make him happy and be like, yeah, thanks Nix, or whatever. So yeah, that's my Christmas miracle story. So today's lunch is a bit of a bruschetta, which I'm going to try and create. So I've just got a mixture of aubergine and tomato with olive oil, a bit of lemon juice, salt and pepper on some kind of toasted bread. I wish I had some fresh basil, but this is going to work for now. And I'm going to have a bit of hummus on the side as well. So this is what it looks like. Oh, tasty. So I've actually got loads to do. Number 12. What's that? Oh, a 4-leaf clover. Okay. Good luck at Christmas. Okay. 13. Lucky 13. What is that? A sack of flowers? No idea. So today is the 14th, isn't it? So where is... Oh, here we go. Number 14 is... stuck. A moon with a Christmas hat. Very bizarre. This calendar is just seriously weird. That's what you get for £1. This was, I think, 50p. I thought it looked quite Scandi with the wood and the gold. It's not actually, in real life it's not gold. It's kind of a... it's more of a bronzy, coppery glitter. And then these came in a pack of 5, I think either for 50p or £1. So just glittery candy canes, which I thought were quite nice. And I also bought these from Costa as a gift to give someone. So it's the festive coffee syrups, praline brownie, triple sec curacao, pain d'épices, gingerbread, and blackberry syrup. I might end up giving these to my brother, possibly, or I might keep them for myself. I don't know. I have wanted these for myself, and I remember years ago, I think, what's her name? Fleur de Force included these in like a Christmas gift guide, stocking filler thing, and they only obviously come out at Christmas. So this is this year's Christmas tree, kind of like pinky purpley look, with this robin that looks like he's falling over. It's kind of pink glittery Bambis. I think these were from Paper Chase. And then just kind of pink baubles. So yeah. Oh, and I've dropped something. Grabs.